necessary. Look, see, it doesn't even work now. Whose idea was it to...
Misa?
Why? I don't understand this.
There's some new trend of making...
Whose tablet is this? Is this mine?
Is it?
No, there's some superhero on the front.
Oh, Misa.
That is not Misa.
No, that's her tablet.
Oh, you mean it's her tablet, I see. Hello, welcome to this. For some reason, Light wanted me to cook with him.
Well, I wasn't about to cook Misa's thing alone. Besides, you need some variety.
Why exactly is Misa not doing this herself? Isn't this her show or whatever?
I don't trust her with
Live
a microwave.
stream.
Why would I trust her with an oven?
That's a valid statement. Yeah, okay. So I'm assuming I've seen these live streams before that you and Misa do. You usually read the comments on that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I guess I'll leave that to you.
Yes.
I've already memorized the recipe. I'll get to things.
Do you know how to cook?
Yes.
When? I thought Watery did all that for you.
Well, that doesn't mean I don't know how.
Well, I mean, there's theory and then there's practice.
Well, I've watched a lot of cooking videos.
I've watched a lot of videos on power washing, but that doesn't mean I can do that.
I'm sure you could if you tried.
It looks very dangerous for other people.
You know, I think power washing would be something Kira would know how to do very well. And would watch videos on it.
There's a new game on Steam, Power Wash Simulator.
I have a question, a very important one.
What? Oh.
What is beyond breakfast sausage?
That is...
I would like everyone to note.
That was Misa's choice, and it is meatless sausage.
That is an oxymoron, Light.
I didn't buy it.
So it's not meat, but it is meat.
It tastes like meat, supposedly, but no, it is not meat.
I see. Okay. Whatever Misa wants, apparently.
That's what Misa wants, Misa gets. And then, of course, we just let her take pictures of all of it at the end. Well,
Light, are you going to be looking at the chat or not?
I've been looking at it.
Oh, I see. Is there no one on yet?
They're thinking the Shinigami made these.
Made what? The Beyond Beef?
Yes, that they're
Sausage.
responsible for plant-based links.
I'm sure you would know a lot about that, wouldn't you, Light?
I think we have one running around the compound, so...
Well, we do own a Death Note, so I would not be surprised. Although I have yet to see him or her, or I don't want to assume anyone's gender.
That's very wise. We don't know that they have genders.
I found kale.
That's important.
Now the question is if the kale is good, because I know Misa tends to
Over-purchase?
leave things. Oh.
Oh. I mean, it still smells.
Some of them are okay. I believe we can use some of these.
I agree.
Yes. What are those cups for?
Drinks later.
Oh, I see. If this
Winter is here with us. Hello, Winter.
Hello, Winter. Welcome to the stream. I apologize if I'm not that very good at this. I don't usually like to show myself
Well,
on camera.
it's for Miyazaki.
But apparently,
It's for Misa.
this, I know, that's why I'm doing it. But that's the only reason.
And I got you a cake.
Although I'm Did you?
Yeah. When I saw the tragedy of our sausage, I figured you would need something, so I got you a strawberry
I am
pancake.
also hoping that I can prove you to be Kira during this stream. Perhaps you'll.
You already said Kira would know how to power wash. I just like watching the videos.
And that brought you up to 30%.
I need to expose you to the greater gaming community.
I don't want to be a part of that community.
It has a bunch of interesting Kira games, like how to clean up a crime scene.
And I'm assuming you play those games.
I actually do not.
You watch them.
I have an awareness of them. They're not very
Well,
practical.
I should plug this in somewhere else. To be using this cutting board to cut things.
I brought up the eggs, we'll need them.
Yes, we need 12. Although,
Yeah, that is 12.
according to Misa, the last time she made these, she didn't have enough, so we may need that other container.
Yes. Bigger bowl?
Oh. I forgot I had put that in there. I believe a bigger bowl might be better, yes.
Okay. So made an omelet today.
I can also assure you that I do know how to cut vegetables.
I am quite sure you do, Al.
Are these clean?
Yes, those are unclean, including the cups.
The oven has been preheated. Alright.
I must have set it off a little prematurely. It was supposed to be done when we were ready to put the,
We need one chopped shallot. I should move this bowl.
here's your big bowl.
I don't need to quite yet. I do, however, need this.
That's not an intimidating knife.
I feel as though we should deviate from this recipe and add some garlic.
Fair enough.
What do you think?
Well, garlic is a good ingredient for health and longevity. Things we'll both need in our line of work. Where is it again?
Would you like me to get it like?
She never puts things in the same place twice.
I pay attention to where she puts things. I can find it if you like.
After you're done with the shallot, if that's all right.
Well, I know where it is. I can just grab it.
Tell me where it is and I'll get it for you.
It's in the vegetable crisper. It's just floating there.
Pizza. At least it's on top. We have mangoes.
Yes, we do.
These are very in the shape of garlic.
Well, a few of the cloves have been taken out. How many would you say?
Two? Three, yeah. I'll get the other eggs. I think I found one of her chocolate bars. Under one of these eggs.
Interesting.
I'm not sure if it's hers, or she could have bought it not realizing it was 70%.
Well, 70% sounds like it's baker's chocolate. that chat going, Light?
It is slow. They're saying you proving me as Kara would be a good birthday present for them as it's in 2 days.
I can try my best.
There's nothing to prove.
Although you have been extremely... Did this onion do the same thing as the other?
Yes, it has.
What is happening with these?
That's a very good question.
I should research this.
It might be a natural formation of the... Did that interior circle have a skin?
This one?
Yeah. No, this is just it. Oh. They seem to have made a spill. There's one on the floor.
Had you not noticed the water before?
No. I also can't tell if I spilled or if it's coming from the dishwasher. We'll see soon.
That's a very unpleasant loud sound.
At least we got the cutting board fixed in place so it won't be sliding. No danger to you.
Well, I wouldn't have cut myself anyway.
No. But if the whole board slides, your vegetables tend to slide with it.
I wonder, how does Misa do this? Because she does not seem like the type.
She does it the way they do in soap operas. I make the first one so that she can pull out the completed product.
Ah, I see. That does sound more like her style.
And then after I have made the first, she just prepares the second one.
So she doesn't do any of the cooking.
Nope. I do not trust her. It's the other.
We've established that she shouldn't be using a microwave, so that definitely makes sense.
Please do not ask me what she was doing with an Oreo in the microwave, but it is terrible.
That sounds very good, actually.
Microwaved Oreos?
Yes. Any Oreo in any form.
You wouldn't have wanted this one. It smelled like burnt rubber.
I don't know how that's possible.
Nor do I. Somehow she managed.
This is going fairly well so far.
Indeed. I guess you can learn from watching. You're cutting like some of the professional YouTubers who cook for a living.
And you doubted me?
It didn't seem like a kind of useful skill that you would have.
Light, I believe I've proven that I can do things that you may have thought otherwise. Like catching you in multiple lies that you still deny.
Alright. Well, I know you're not going to trust me if I pick your cup, so pick your cup.
Well, you poured both of them.
And they saw me pull the cups from the cabinet.
I'll let them choose which cup I pick.
Okay, the lighter one or the darker one? Ah, Winter says peanut butter and Oreos are good. I guess that your next delicacy?
I should try that.
I'll get you the peanut butter.
Well, I don't want to try it now.
Never know when you have one of your cravings.
Although I might want that cake that you promised me.
Yes.
Someone choose a drink for me before I knock them over. What else do you usually do on these live streams?
We just cook a little bit, and then we eat and talk, and people try to engage in shenanigans. I don't see that working well with you, though.
It depends on what kind.
Truth or dare?
Seems juvenile. Although I guess depending on what it is.
This looks more like Mises chocolate. What was I doing?
I have no idea. Although you could tell me that you're Kira. That would be something you could do.
I'm not Kira. Ah, yes, that's right. It's a little worse.
There we go.
That works, that works.
Are we back?
I'm a little behind on her camera.
There is a thunderstorm right now. I suppose that's contributing to the...
That would make a big difference, wouldn't it? There, you can have your cake and I'll have one of these.
What is that?
It is a crustless peanut butter and jelly sandwich from the freezer.
Are those also Mises? It seems like something she would eat.
Yes, she doesn't have to do anything with it. She just forgets about it for a while and she comes back to it.
Yep. Sounds very like her.
She likes the honey ones, but they were out
You
last
know,
time.
that seems very convenient. I might invest in those.
They have some with honey. Very sweet.
You know I like sweet.
They also come reduced sugar, so you might want to be careful of that. We're back. Good boy.
Am I?
I was talking to my phone.
No.
It caught up.
I thought you were calling me your good boy, which
That's rather insulting.
I would say it's pretty accurate. I am good at what I do.
Fair enough. Although it sounds like talking to a dog, and you're far too intelligent for that.
Well, thank you. That means a lot. I just stuck my finger all over there. All right, we shall try this now.
Strawberry shortcake. I think you said you liked it.
Yes, I do. It is very good. Would you like some
After you're done, of course. I did not want to
Well, I don't
deprive
mind
you
sharing.
of your mind fuel. I got it.
I still have to chop up the kale, but this is very good.
It does look like it should be good. Alright, I'll just set this aside so you can come back to it when you're done with the kale.
Well, I wanted you. I was offering
I really don't want to deprive you of what you need to continue your work. Which I know sugar helps you the most.
Yes. What are you trying to hide on your phone?
I'm not hiding anything. How do you see is what you get?
Well, then why can't I touch it?
Because I have moderator powers and use this chat, and you might make me ban someone.
That seems suspicious. Whoops.
I've banned people by accident before.
Yes. I've seen it. I remember. This is slimy. We're not
Bye,
using that one.
bye, Winter.
Goodbye. Thank you for joining
Peanut butter
us.
and strawberry Uncrustables are the best. Yes, they are. Bye, Winter. The honey and whole wheat seriously are delightful. I think I could get Misa to share with you next time she gets them.
I don't think the kale is good anymore.
Oh, what are we going to use instead?
I don't think we can use any. We'll just have to do sausage and egg and shallot.
So do we have any green onion?
I can look if we have any fresh green onion.
Yes, that would be preferable to this.
Lisa tends to let things go bad in the fridge, so
Yes.
we shall see.
The only thing she keeps that doesn't go bad are pickles, and that's a concerning
These
thing.
carrots are squishy. I think. Oh.
Stop flapping that around. That's very suggestive, Light. Stop. No, you're. Oh, I'm just very flustered by that very suggestive content that no one sees. Thank you.
They're not seeing it, so it's fine.
It's very wrong.
It's okay.
Don't do that with any of the other ones.
Light. You're way too squeamish.
You were doing too many wrong things with that carrot.
We do not have any.
So we're just gonna do fake sausage and egg with garlic?
Shallot and garlic, yes.
Okay.
We do have rosemary and thyme.
That would be good with the garlic. Let's do
They're
it.
fresh.
Oh, those must have been what was gotten a few days ago. Or yesterday.
Which shall we use, both or just one?
Rosemary will definitely go well with the garlic, but thyme would go well with the fake meat.
I believe rosemary and thyme go well with sausage meat.
Both of them?
Yes.
Okay. Do you require the bowl yet?
You can crack 12 eggs in that bowl if you'd like to.
And how will we know how many eggs? In addition to?
Well, the eggs get poured in separate. So, if we're not able to fill them up all the way, we'll just crack some more eggs afterwards.
Oh.
Did you put them on the stove where it's warm?
Yes, and I hope I didn't cook them in the shell. The ones on the bottom are the concerns.
No, they feel okay. Oh, this one's cracked. You should throw that one out.
I think that might have been me.
If it's stuck in there, then it's bad.
I smacked it against the shelf above. So I think that's me.
I still don't trust it.
I trust it. I'll eat it.
We won't know which egg it is.
Well, if the inner membrane's cracked, I'll throw it out. If the inner membrane's good, then it's good.
Those eggs are kind of small, so they might require more than 12.
Yeah, look at that. This chicken probably had no problem.
I would say
14.
I used 6 extra.
So, 18, okay.
Yes. If we have any leftovers, I can just cook them.
It's a good healthy breakfast. Plus it'll save us the tragedy of Misa's omelet again. She actually managed not to burn it today though.
Light, no one is seeing you.
They can see me. Bell peppers, fresh squash, mushrooms.
We don't have any of those things.
The only place they'll see me is on the stove.
Yes.
There's a problem with that, because it's hot.
This side is not. This is not hot pepper.
By the way, like, you may not want for else to.
Are you all right?
No, I'm not.
What is going on with you today?
Well, you keep trying to prove that I'm Kira, and
I've always done that ever since we met.
You've been particularly bad today.
Well, you seem very suspicious today, more than usual.
I started the day inviting you to this because Misa wanted to do it.
And she's not here.
Because one of her shoots went a little long.
Are you counting the eggs?
Well, we're doing all of one container plus 6 more.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, now I've got to fish out some shells. What's good? Don't worry everybody, I did wash my hands. I caught jelly in my palms, so they're clean.
Should we do more?
More rosemary?
This is time.
Oh, yes, definitely more time. Apparently, one of the new stylists on Misa's team had an incident that ruined her makeup, so they had to redo the whole thing. But I did convince her to give us some of the better shots, so we get to have some not for the public shots of her in a new line of clothing.
Wouldn't that be only for you to see, since you are her boyfriend?
Well, you like Misa, right?
Yes.
And if I have it on my computer, you're going to see it anyway.
But are you... So you are willing to exploit your girlfriend like that? That's
You're-
interesting.
It's not exploitation if it's proving I have nothing to hide to you.
Well,
And you're going to check, and you're going to find it, and you're going to see a lot of pictures of her in very tiny bathing suits.
yes.
So might as well give you a warning that what you're going to find today is not suspicious.
I wouldn't have found that suspicious anyway.
I never know with you.
It would make sense that she would give you those types of pictures because you two are a couple. And from my research and understanding, that is what couples do, right?
I wouldn't do it, but yes.
You wouldn't?
No.
I'm sure that's very much of a disappointment for Misa.
It's different for guys to do it. I wouldn't.
Interesting.
Would you?
I have no one to do it for. But no, I would not.
Why not? If you had someone to do it for.
I don't feel like I need to answer that question.
Rizaki, why not if you had someone?
I wouldn't have someone.
But surely there has to be someone of reasonable intelligence who you would not mind.
I'm too busy with trying to catch you, Kira.
I'm
AKA Kira.
Well, I'm clearly distracted by a interpersonal relationship and wouldn't have time to focus on anything else. I cracked one early, no.
Mm-hmm.
I smeared a yolk.
That's okay. You have to scramble them anyways. Should I just do all of the time?
Yeah, that would be easier.
I do like how they just slide right off.
Yeah. Rosemary's the same way. Okay. Garlic and minced garlic or powder, sweet sound of egg. I'd rather eat strawberry cake or potato chips. Oh, chips. I guess the light is off of the handcuff restrictions, right? We're only off of the handcuffs because, well...
He's gone down in percentage, so I have
He's
been more
removed.
lenient on the handcuffs.
Yes, I've proven I can be good off the leash.
For now. There's always a chance that they will come back.
Three. Oops. Four.
Although they were useful during the more strict of the COVID restrictions. It was
Remind
exactly
me.
6 feet.
If the chain wasn't taut, I was too close.
Yes, precisely.
It was hard not to be too close when you would pull on me.
Well, sometimes I needed you for things.
Right, I bet you don't know why these eggs are brown.
I do know. Chicken eggs are brown.
And do you know what makes them brown instead of white?
There's an outer shell.
Aside from that? A white bird will lay a pure white egg. A bird of any color will lay a colored shell.
Yes. I just wanted to make sure you knew.
See? Hey, look, a small whisk. Tiny whisk.
Yes.
We don't need to add anything to the eggs, do we?
Salt and pepper.
How much of which?
Teaspoon of salt, half of pepper, half a teaspoon.
Would you mind passing the containers?
I would say less of the rosemary since it seems stronger than the thyme.
Teaspoon of salt. That is a half, so teaspoon of this?
Yes.
That's a pretty sound, as Misa would put it.
Did you just put 2 in there?
I pulled out the half tea, so yes. And a half of pepper, correct?
Yes. Why are there so many spices?
She leaves them out because she uses them a lot.
Where is the pepper? We saw it here the other day. Ah, here it is.
How am I going to get... there we go. muffling it, so it'll be fine. That makes a less appealing sound. You know, Misa's been kind of upset with this last year.
I can imagine.
She says she's gained weight, but I don't see it.
She always says that.
Yeah. I mean, she also says the camera puts 5 or 10 pounds on, which I also don't see.
Well, of course you don't.
Would you rather eat strawberry cake or potato chips? I think that would
Strawberry
be
cake, and I know what you would eat.
potato chips.
Yes.
How has the investigation gone, Ryuzaki? From one of her regulars.
Oh, that is a lot of water.
I cleaned that up. Let's talk about that.
That's a puddle.
Again?
Yep.
Oh, no. No, no, no. Oh, it is coming from that. I will have to make a loud sound. I am sorry, everyone.
Oh, that would be why.
What are you looking for?
You should wipe that up and then.
Well, I have to scramble our eggs.
What am I looking for?
I forgot earlier when I was looking in the fridge as well. There must be some strange power there. The actual good chocolate's on the middle shelf, by the way.
I don't want that.
Would you rather live in a box with 2 other people or on an island alone?
I must move this really fast.
I mean, you always need Watery, so I guess you would be with Watery and someone else in a box?
What's the question?
Would you rather live in a box with 2 other people or on an island alone? And you both have Watery, so
Who put these away?
Misa. You have to ask. Answer Misa. Looks pretty good. Yes, there was some water leaking under the dishwasher. That looks like normal sausage. Hmm. 8 grams of plant protein per serving, no soy, no gluten, no GMOs. I mean, GMOs aren't bad. You don't have gluten allergies, right?
No, I don't.
And you, of course, don't have a soy allergy.
I don't believe I have any allergies.
Fortunate. Does it smell like it should? Kind of. It's got that sharp jackfruit after smell.
They smell interesting.
They do. I will now attend to our puddle.
I'm wondering if these are okay. I think they're fine.
Yeah. I mean, it's, oh my, this is a sizable puddle.
Yes.
I might just have to grab one of our towels. What I've been using is going to serve.
I'm not quite sure how many minutes I should be cooking this for.
Oh, is that why you gave me the container?
No.
Perhaps a few minutes on each side since it's not true meat.
Well, I'm going to break it up into pieces because we're going to be sprinkling it into the...
Are you sure you wanted me to have some?
Yes.
I'll be on the opposite corner then. For a store-bought cake, that's not bad.
Of course it's not. I'm still wary about these.
I am too.
They smell interesting.
They smell interesting. They move the right way.
They're very slimy.
A true sausage link is a little interesting. Oh, Rainbow's here.
Hello. I'm questioning our...
All necessities included on both autumn options. So would you live in a box with two people or on an island alone?
How big is the box?
A good question.
It's a very important question.
Do we want to add paprika or anything?
No, I don't believe so. Oh, you're doing that with the tiny whisk.
It's the only one we have.
No, it isn't. We have this one. Where is it? Here it is.
Oh.
Would you like to use the bigger one?
Yes, please.
I believe we also have a middle one in here.
This is
Yes, there is also a middle one.
This one will be less noisy.
Yes.
That's far more successful.
Also, if we do make these again, I suggest perhaps we buy,
Real meat.
well, that, but also silicone cupcake liners.
Yes, I couldn't find where Misa put hers.
I believe it's hot enough now. So I will start the cooking process.
Well, they sound appropriate.
Wow.
300 square foot room. I think that would be enough for you and two people, with all amenities provided.
Yes, I would do the box.
I think I too would do a box. Who knows what's on that island? I certainly don't want to live that horror movie.
It doesn't smell bad now that it's in the oven or the stove.
Wow, you're just butchering those
Well, I'm trying to break them up.
successfully. Come on, Rizza, you can do it. It's just like Fruit Ninja.
What?
Or that mobile game where your job is to slice fruits in half. game, yes.
Well, this is very difficult to do.
You want me to help you out?
It's because they slide around. But
It
yeah,
still smells like Vienna sausage.
it smells like it's burning is what it smells like.
Is it not too hot? Did you put that straight down?
It is
This
straight
an
down.
unusually hot stove.
It is straight down. But that is what it's supposed to be.
This gets hotter than expected. Ah, my goodness, you went wrong.
I told you.
How small are we going?
Like ground beef crumbles.
That might be physically impossible.
Well, then I can do it with my fingers once they...
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. We want to add some half and half or milk to the eggs.
Let's see, that would make them fluffier. Yield a more pleasant experience.
Smells like breakfast sausage.
It does smell proper.
Oh god, the water has traveled.
Yep. You're standing on the thing.
I also put my knee in the water over here.
Yep. It's creating its own lubrication in the pan. This is wonderful.
That is also a non-stick pan.
Half a cup or the whole thing?
No. I would say just a few splashes until we feel it's enough.
I don't think that's an appropriate measure in
Why not?
unit.
We wouldn't use this whole thing.
Well, you would also use a measuring cup. Or a
Why?
substitute of measuring cup.
Why wouldn't I just pour?
That's not how cooking works. It does smell rather good, doesn't it? It does. As it cooks up, it is getting easier to separate, to make your job of crumbling it easier. There, I think that's good.
We want it to be browned. How is it?
I'm squeezing it out, we'll see. It seems like it is working. Here.
Well, we'll see if there's any more water that comes out.
I think this is the last time I should allow these to purchase our appliances.
Should it go longer, or what do you think?
Well, it is plant-based and not meat-based. It may be done.
It is heated all
The zombie is here. No, it's fine, sorry. It's great to have you.
You have a plate
A plate.
or a bowl that I can put this in?
One moment.
I think a bowl would have been better.
Midnight Place is here.
Hello, welcome.
Ah, you were Rainbow.
Don't want to use that.
Yes. This is going to be a perfect egg muffin.
Ow. It sprays you like sausage.
Like a true sausage?
Yes. I don't believe I'll need any oil for this.
I don't think you shall either. I think the plant-based materials are producing enough oil on their own.
Spilled. Ow. It's hot.
Well, if it hurts, don't do it.
It's hot.
You don't want to burn your hands. It'll be harder to tie.
This is true.
You've missed most of the cooking. I was using a tiny whisk,
Not most of the cooking. What,
half of it.
what sound was that? Where did this thing go? Now this goes for 2 minutes. So
As it has been a while, Midnight. It is wonderful to have you back.
I should put this into.
Yes. Season it.
Should we add oil or no?
Oh wait, you said it wasn't required.
No. There's also a non-stick pan.
I think when it comes to the herbs, it's more of a infusion than a necessity. So if you feel it is needed for the infusion process, to keep our herbs from becoming ash,
Well, if you would like to, add just a splash of oil. Just a little bit.
which kind? She has a lot.
Olive. Just the tiniest amount. Yes.
I guess we're making alterations to our recipe. She won't know the difference. You okay, Ryuzaki?
Yes, that's fine. Something is popping up and hitting my hand.
Oh. We should probably give you some cooking gloves.
I'm alright.
You know, if you're going to help Lisa out more, you might need cooking gloves.
Alright, I believe that's about 2 minutes.
Agreed.
Take that off the heat.
What's next?
Assembling the muffins. So, what I'd like to ask for is another bowl, if you could.
Oh, escape kale.
A bowl, please.
A bowl, yes. Let's go with a big bowl. I'm impressed with Lisa. This is remarkably clean for her having used it last.
And she probably had someone else clean it for her. It looked like the other egg muffins required less prep.
They might have.
Alright.
Ryuzaki, I have a request.
Yes.
May I have a chunk of that?
Yes.
Just need to know.
That does taste like sausage.
It does have the proper taste. The texture's a little off, but then there's always different types of sausage.
I'm gonna break this up some more, so we have some more crumbles. You can probably set that back down. We'll be filling them up halfway with this mixture.
Oh, Zombie has chocolate.
Once these are crumbled up a bit more, I can mix it in with the rosemary and all this other
Lady
stuff.
Vex has joined.
Hello, welcome to our cooking stream, which has become Misa's fail stream since she's not here.
Yes, we're preparing the finished product, and then when she arrives, we'll have a...
If she arrives. You did say she was running late.
Yes. I mean, she'll arrive eventually, I'm sure.
If she doesn't.
Then I guess I will be filing a missing persons report.
Although you do have her phone number, you can just call her.
One of her rules is that I do not take phone calls during her streams.
Well, you would call her after the stream is over then.
This is true.
See, there's a solution to every problem, Light. You just have to think about it.
I still have concerns that I'm scrambling this egg, having the bowl on here.
It's not even a warm.
It is here.
Well, it isn't on the burner. That burner is. Light, Why? Why, Light? I was clearly talking about the burner that the bowl is on.
I wanted to see if I could get a reaction from you.
Well, you got that, so congratulations.
Now I'll put this away.
Yes.
I think I've had some success cleaning up the water again.
Was there more?
No, I don't think so. I've just reduced the size of the puddle by half. Very pleased. Would you rather have a Savannah cat or a dingo dog? Savannah cat for me.
I'm not quite sure what a Savannah cat is.
It's a wild cat from Africa. Spotted, not at all tame, or actually they're in degrees of tameness before they become a different species. Usually you can only get 3 generations from a wild savanna before you have a completely different animal.
That is interesting.
And a dingo dog is the same thing but dogs, and in Australia because everything's different there.
Well, dingoes eat babies, so
They do.
I would have to say the Savannah cat.
Yes, they seem quite like you. Very independent, can almost take care of themselves.
Exactly. I wouldn't have to do a thing. Although I wouldn't let them loose in a city. That would not be good.
No, it wouldn't be.
I believe I'm almost finished
I agree.
crumbling these. It's a bit more difficult than if I were to use an actual breakfast sausage.
Yes, unfortunate. Most unfortunate.
I was under the impression that Misa wanted turkey sausage. Was she not able to find that?
She may not have had the patience to find the exact sausage she needed.
Did she go to the grocery store herself? Or did she make you do it?
We were supposed to go together, but you had me in handcuffs, and you didn't believe I really needed to go. So I didn't. And this is what we got.
Well, this was a very interesting experience. I don't dislike it.
eating the opposite corner from yours. No worries.
Feel free to eat as much as you like, Light. I'm surprised you like that. You usually aren't one for sweets when I offer them to you.
Well, this is going to be dinner, and I'm fairly hungry. We were busy and worked through lunch.
This is true.
Which didn't bother you.
Although I didn't stop you from getting up and going to lunch.
We were on a really good thread to find Kira.
We were at that, weren't we? It's too bad it didn't work out.
Savannah cats do like trouble. I wonder if I could surprise Misa with one.
I don't think Lisa should have a pet.
Probably right.
Maybe a fish.
Or a pet rock. Let's save that fish for some trouble.
Would she buy the pet rock?
Oh no, I would get her a designer pet rock. I would buy a geode on Amazon.
What I mean is, would she buy that a pet rock is a pet?
If I gave it a chia pet treatment, she might. Maybe. Probably not.
Well, I still do have hidden cameras everywhere, so I'm looking forward to seeing this.
You did take the one out of her bedroom, right?
Of course I did.
And the bathroom?
Of course I did.
And her walk-in closet?
Of course I did.
Both of them?
She has two. I didn't even know about the second.
Exactly.
What? I didn't know about the second. Light, I didn't know.
They think she has a pet rock named Rem.
Interesting.
What's Rem mean? Rapid eye movement?
That's what I believe it means.
You're being very careful in depositing the plant product.
Yes. Of course I'm being careful. Are you surprised by this?
Not really. This one's too big.
Yes, I know. I am still...
It is strangely satisfying.
I'm worried about you, Light. Are you okay today? You're not acting like yourself.
No.
Are you getting enough sleep?
You know I haven't been.
Well, you need more sleep than I do, so I'm not surprised that you haven't been taking care of yourself. You really should, you know.
We can do that when we catch Kira.
You're no use in catching Kira if you're not awake.
Fine.
I'm impressed that they had the meat texture down.
As am I.
This is a lot more sausage than I anticipated.
It certainly is more than it looked when we had the container.
Alright, I believe I have it all now. And if you don't mind, my hands are clean. I'm going to mix them with my hands.
Give me the plate, please. Thank you. Don't need to make a big mess.
No, that's Misa's job.
Exactly. We don't need to help her with that.
Perhaps a spoon would be the best to use with this. I'm just getting it off my hands.
Spoon. photoshoots just finished.
Do you suppose you'll be here on time?
Nope. I predict being an hour at the very least late.
Alright, so now what we need to do is fill the muffin tins. Well, first what we need to do is grease the muffin tins. What I've heard works is to, here, why don't you take this, well,
Alright, hide her chocolate stash under the eggs.
so what I've been told is if you take a paper towel,
That looks effective.
that isn't enough. There we go.
Most effective.
That's more like it.
No, I do not require a foot massage from Rizaki.
I could give you one. Are you sure?
Who's Ryuk?
Yes, Light. Who is Ryuk?
They're asking the hell about a Ryuk.
Yes, Light. Who is Ryuk?
I don't know.
No. Really, because I've heard you say that name before. It sounded like you were talking to yourself, as a matter of fact.
Members from the plethora of mobile games Nitsa has convinced me to play with her. I'll have to look into that. Why is there an apple in the chat? Who put the apple in the chat? Does Elle know any apple recipes for cooking, or can you and Elle dance? I'm sure you know an apple recipe for cooking. Don't touch me with that hand.
Do I know apple recipes?
I'm sure you do.
I know how to make apple pie.
That is less surprising than you knowing how to make egg muffins.
I don't know how to make egg muffins. This is Misa's recipe.
But you memorized the recipe.
Yes, I read it once and I've memorized it.
So we deposit the additives to...
It's about halfway. Is that about halfway or no?
it looks about half.
Are you sure? I don't want to underfill them.
We can always add more if they're underfilled. The difficult part is removing it if we overfill. You've made the outside of this very dirty.
The outside of what? What? The outside of what?
The olive oil. I guess that's another reason it's a good thing that it's plant material. Easy cleanup. Perfect. Oh, speaking of, are you going to play that new game Misa's into?
Which one? She's into a lot.
The Impact.
Possibly.
She says there's a character in that looks remarkably like you.
Like me.
Like you. Wonder if someone's stolen your likeness.
I wouldn't know. I'm just spreading them out a bit more.
Who's better with secrets? I think Rizaki is better with secrets.
Who, Ryuk?
Miyazaki.
You said Ryuk.
Still trying to figure out which of the mobile games I got that from.
I'm sure you are.
She's had me play a lot of them with her for views.
Why have I not seen these live streams of yours?
They're not on my channel.
I am subscribed to Misa's channel.
Both of them?
All of them.
All of them.
She has 4.
Then you've missed one.
You'll have to enlighten me then.
Well, she's even got a games graveyard for the Sunset games.
Alright. They're more or less equally filled.
So now what's the plan? We just pour the egg?
Yes, you may want to use a measuring cup that has the little spout on it. Here's one.
Oh.
You fill it up 90% of the way full. Would you like a ladle to put it in that cup?
That might be best.
90%.
And how full do we fill these?
90% full.
Both the cup and the cupcake. Okay.
What do you mean the cup?
The measuring cup.
Oh, you can fill the measuring cup up however much you want.
I think that's 90%.
Looks about right to me. From watching Misa's last muffins, they rose pretty high, so I figured that's why they wanted him 90% full. I believe 90% would be about 3/4 of the way. No.
That would be 75%.
Yes, you're right. My math was off. That was weird.
Maybe you need more cake.
7/8.
Yes. Here.
Thank you. I have not eaten that much today, so I think you're right.
I think I've overfilled that one.
As long as it doesn't reach the very top, it's fine.
Well, it thankfully has not.
This cake is very good. I enjoy the frosting.
Is it the buttercream frosting or?
I believe so. It's very light, like whipped cream. But I believe it is buttercream.
Better than the sugar frosting.
Well, I'm a fan of any frosting.
But you must admit this has more flavor.
You're doing an excellent job, Light.
I try to.
I always admire your perfectionism. Reminds me of myself.
Oh, I guess I don't take that as a compliment.
You should. It is a compliment. I shall leave the rest of the cake to you.
Are you sure you've had enough?
Of course, I want to eat Misa's egg muffins.
How long do we bake them?
I believe it's 20 minutes. I can go check the recipe once more.
Very well.
I believe what you did with the disposal fixed the leak.
And the sound of it wasn't quite as egregious as the Instant Pot.
Let's see.